As a business owner, you might be thinking that, the way to build your business is by encouraging people to buy more, even when they're on the fence, and you just kind of nudge them over the fence. Well, I have a slightly different philosophy. Hi, my name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate your support in helping us build this community. So today I had a lady come in. It was her first fitting after her mastectomy, meaning that one breast was removed. So she waited the appropriate amount of time, and she came in to see me for a fitting for her breast prosthesis and some mastectomy bras. And while she was, talking to me, she showed me a picture of a dress that she's gonna wear in a couple of months, and she said, I really need a bra for this dress. And it was stunning. It was beautiful, and she was in the picture wearing the dress and looked fantastic. So I kept that in mind. And when we do the fitting, I always ask people, what style of bra were you wearing before your surgery? Because I like to match that up, get as close as possible so that people feel very comfortable. They don't have to change their whole, level of comfort. So she told me that she wears soft cup bras, meaning that they were similar to this, in that they don't have any molding. All my bras, they don't have underwire because they are mastectomy bras, but it was just like a very comfortable style bra. So that's great. We pulled a bunch of these out. She found a couple that she really liked, and she found one that she liked, but honestly, it wasn't flattering, and I had to tell her because honestly, I'm not going to let her walk out with something that's not great on her when she had better options. So we got her into some great options. She appreciated that. I said, that's a nice bra, but it's maybe not so flattering on you. And she was like, yeah, you're right. So very, very happy with that. So we got her into some soft cut bras, and then keeping in mind her beautiful dress, I pulled out this bra. Now this is a molded cup bra, meaning that there's already shape in here. And she said, it's nice, but I've never really worn a bra like that. I don't want it to make me look too busty. And so I explained that while this has molding, it's not a padded bra. So it doesn't add volume. What it does is it just gives you a little bit of a lift. It's a bit of a more youthful look without looking, it doesn't look ridiculous. We're not all trying to look like you're 20, but it gives you, it puts the girls back where they should be. Let's put it that way. And it's a very polished look. So she's like, okay, I'll try it on. And she wasn't too convinced. And then she tried it on and she went, oh, I like that. I really like that. And we agreed that her dress really needed a molded cup bra. She's like, you are absolutely right. This is going to change the dress, and it will. It will elevate that dress. She already looked beautiful in the dress, but it will elevate it to a level that she never expected. Trust me on that, because it's just going to give her more of a polished look, and the dress is going to be so much better fitting. And so she really liked this. Now this is a beautiful bra. I love the lace and everything, but it does have seams on it for support. But I said to her, try this one. Also a molded cup bra, also not padded, but I just want you to have some options. So she tried this bra on and she said, I like this bra even better. She goes, it's super comfortable. I like this one even better. I love the look. And she liked that it didn't have any seams because it's much more versatile that way. So I said, the number one thing is that you have to be comfortable, not just physically, but in here. Because her initial response when she saw the molded cup bra was, it's going to make me look too busty. So I said, it doesn't make you look too busty, but are you going to feel it does? Because if you think it does, and you think everyone's looking at your chest now, you're never going to wear the bra. And she goes, no, I feel really comfortable. That won't be a problem. I love these bras. So I'm like, great, fantastic. So she bought some of the soft cut bras that we had a look at earlier. And then she was like, do I buy one or two of these? What should I buy? And she was kind of going back and forth. And I said, you know what? Just buy one. I said, buy this one. You really liked it. It's seamless, so it's more versatile. But buy it and wear it and see if you like the molded cup. And you might decide, oh, I don't really like this style. I like the soft cups better. And that's fine. And then, if you bought two and then you only like the soft cup, then it's kind of a waste. And, and again, this is a soft cup bra. But you can always come back. You can always come back and buy more bras. I mean, that's not a problem, but at least this way you won't waste your money if you don't like something, if you've worn it a while and you're not sure. And I think that's really good advice for anything. Sometimes I think I like something, so I'll buy a bunch of them, and then I'm like, oh, I don't like it so much now that I've used it or worn it or whatever. I also think it's a good idea to get out of your comfort zone and try something that maybe you hadn't tried before, because you never know what you're going to like until you try it. Anyway, so she loved that idea, and she said, thank you so much for saying that. She goes, that's a great idea. I'll try it, I'll wear it, and then I'll decide if I want more. So why would I do that? Why would I talk her out of buying two bras? Well, she bought several bras, but why would I talk her out of buying an extra bra? The reason is she can always come back. And if she knows I'm being honest with her, and she knows that it's no pressure sales, she's going to come back and trust my opinion and, be a lifelong client. But if I push her into something and then she's like, oh, I kind of wasted my money, I'll never see her back again. She won't trust my opinion. So this is why I get referrals from clients. They refer their friends and their family because they know that they're going to get an honest opinion from me. The one bra that she tried on that wasn't flattering, I had to tell her that didn't do anything for her. And I told her very nicely, and she had lots of other options. And when she looked at it, she's like, yeah, I agree. But it was so familiar, I guess, and we do that, don't we? We end up wearing things that, maybe they were good for us at one point, but we need to change up our style every now and again because that bra was no longer flattering to her, and she deserved to look fantastic. And she ended up walking out with some beautiful bras and her breast prosthesis, and she looked amazing. Amazing, really. So tell me about a time when somebody, was trying to sell you something, but they were like, no, that's not for you. And how did you feel about that? Did you feel good that they were honest with you, or did you go ahead and buy it anyway? If you run a business, have you ever done that? Tell me what you think. We'll see you soon, and have a great day.